Namah Shivaya. Hi friends, how are you? In this video, we are going to learn about the hyaline cartilage. Hyaline cartilage is so called because it is transparent and hylos means glass. Its intercellular substance appears to be homogeneous, but using special techniques, it can be showing that many collagen fibers are present in the matrix. The fibers are arranged so that they resist the tensional forces. Hyaline cartilage has been compared to a tile. The ground substance resists the compressive forces, while the collagen fibers resist tensional forces. See here, ground substance resists compressive forces, and while the collagen fibers resist tensional forces. In hematoxylin and using stained preparations, the matrix is stained blue. It is basophilic. However, the matrix just under the perichondrium is acidophilic. You have to note this, guys. In hematoxylin and using stained preparations, the matrix is stained blue. Okay, the matrix is stained blue because it is basophilic. Okay. The matrix just under the perichondrium is acidophilic. Toward the center of a mass of hyaline cartilage, the chondrocytes are large and are usually present in groups. The groups are formed by the division of a single parent cell. The cells tend to remain together as the dense matrix prevents their separation. The group of cartilage cells are called cell nest. See here, guys, the group of cartilage cells are called cell nest. We also call this as isogenous cell groups. Toward the periphery of the cartilage, the cells are small and elongated in a direction parallel to the surface. Just under the perichondrium, the cells become indistinguishable from fibroblasts. Immediately around the lacunae, housing individual chondrocytes, and around cell nest, the matrix stains deeper than elsewhere, giving the appearance of a capsule. This deep staining matrix is newly formed and is called the territorial matrix or lacunar capsule. In contrast, the pale staining matrix separating cell nest is the interstitial matrix. See here, calcification of hyaline cartilage is often seen in old people. The costal cartilages or large cartilages of the larynx are commonly affected. In contrast to the hyaline cartilage, elastic cartilage and fibrocartilage don't undergo calcification. Although articular cartilage is a variety of the hyaline cartilage, it does not undergo calcification or ossification. You have to remember here, guys, which type of hyaline cartilage does not undergo calcification or ossification, and the answer is articular cartilage. Okay. Although articular cartilage is a variety of hyaline cartilage, it does not undergo calcification or ossification. Okay, guys. See here, a pathological correlation of hyaline cartilage. With advancing age, the collagen fibers of hyaline cartilage become much more prominent, so that in some places hyaline cartilage is converted to fibrocartilage. It has been said that the transformation of hyaline cartilage to fibrocartilage is one of the earliest signs of aging of the body. See here, guys, these are the key points about the hyaline cartilage. First, series. After completion of this, I will explain you the diagrammatic view of the hyaline cartilage. Okay, see here, hyaline cartilage is characterized by isogenous groups of chondrocytes called cell nest. You have to remember this. Okay, hyaline cartilage is characterized by isogenous groups of chondrocytes called as cell nest. See here, This is the cell nest. Okay. The hyaline cartilage is characterized by isogenous groups of cells are chondrocytes. We call that cell nest. See here guys, these are all the cell nest. Okay. Coming to the second point, chondrocytes are surrounded by a homogeneous basophilic matrix which separates the cells widely. Chondrocytes are surrounded by a homogeneous basophilic matrix which separates the cells widely. See here, if you observe here, this is the basophilic matrix. Okay, this is the basophilic matrix, and this basophilic matrix is divided into two types. Okay, territorial matrix. See here guys, this is the territorial matrix which is between the two cells in a cell nest. Okay, and when coming to the interstitial matrix, this is the second type of the basophilic matrix, and this interstitial matrix separates the cell nest. Okay, this cell nest and this cell nest is separated by the interstitial matrix. Okay, this is the difference between the territorial matrix, this one, and interstitial matrix, this one. This territorial matrix separates the cells in a cell nest, and the interstitial matrix separates the cell nest. Okay, next, the chondrocytes increase in size from periphery to center. Note this point guys, the chondrocytes increase in size from periphery to center. See here guys, these are the chondrocytes. If you see here, these are the chondrocytes. If you observe here, the chondrocyte size increase from periphery to center. This is periphery. Okay, we call this perichondrium. From periphery to center, the size of the perichondrium, the size of the chondrocytes increases. Okay, next, near the surface of the cartilage of the cells are flattened and merge with the cells of the overlying connective tissue. This connective tissue forms the perichondrium. See once again, near the surface of the cartilage, the cells are flattened and merge with the cells of the overlying connective tissue. This connective tissue forms the perichondrium. See here, these are flattened cells. Okay, see this figure, this is the perichondrium. Okay, this is the perichondrium, and this perichondrium is formed by the cells near the surface of the cartilage. Okay, the cells near the surface of the cartilage merge with the cells overlying on the connective tissue. See here, this is the connective tissue guys, and the cells lying on the connective tissue. These are the cells lying on the connective tissue. Okay, and see here, second layer of the cells. These are the cells present near the surface of the hyaline cartilage. Okay, these two layers of the cells are chondrocytes merged to form the perichondrium. Okay, next coming to the last point, and that is very important. Perichondrium displaces an outer fibrous and inner cellular layer. Outer fibrous and inner cellular layer. See here, I already told you this perichondrium is of two layers, and this is the outer layer, this is the inner layer, and the outer layer is fibrous one and the inner layer is cellular layer. Okay, this is about the hyaline cartilage. I think it is clear to you guys. See here, At last I tell you the parts in hyaline cartilage. This is chondrocyte, cell nest. Okay, this is the dark stained matrix. Okay, this is the dark stained matrix. We call this territorial matrix, and this is the pale staining matrix. We call this interstitial matrix, and at last perichondrium. Okay, this is about the hyaline cartilage. If you like my explanation, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe and don't miss the notifications. Thanks for watching.